Hey there. Today is February 2nd, and it's actually foreclosure day in Texas. The very first Tuesday of every month is foreclosure in the state of Texas, and usually the week before and the day before is quite busy. And I wanted to share with you something that happened to me last week that was a little upsetting, but it's turned out to be a positive thing. I have one client who has a property out in Mahon, and it's a short sale, meaning that the homeowner owes more than what the property is currently worth. And in order to avoid foreclosure, we needed to short sale the property. And basically, in a nutshell, what that means is we find a buyer who's willing to place an offer in the property, and we go through the process of getting the seller's lender's approval. Well, that process can take anywhere from 30 to 60 days, depending on the property, depending on the lender and how backlogged they are, yada, yada. And anyway, to make a long story longer, we had gotten approval from the lender, and we were getting ready to close. We were supposed to close last Thursday, Friday, and I was all excited because this particular homeowner and her property were scheduled to go to auction today, Tuesday, and was really excited about getting her house closed so the homeowner, my client, would avoid going to foreclosure. Well, Wednesday night, I got a phone call from the buyer's agent stating that the buyers had changed their mind, that they did not want to purchase the house, and that they were not going to be closing the next day. Well, naturally, I was very upset. I was upset for my seller in particular because this property had been scheduled for the January's auction, and the lender had already postponed the auction until February. And so this was basically our last chance to get the house sold and allow the homeowner to avoid foreclosure. So faced with the daunting challenge of being able to get another buyer and get it through the lender and get it closed by Monday was going to be extremely hard to do. And so I called my seller Wednesday night, and I told her what was going on, and she was very upset, understandably, and was crying. And I felt awful because I know that this was going to mean a huge thing for her to be able to not have to worry about this house anymore and not have to worry about going through foreclosure. So I told her I would do everything I can to get another buyer. And so I sent out an email Wednesday night, about midnight I think it was, to 3,000 agents in the Austin area, letting everybody know that the property was back on the market and that it was posted for foreclosure the following Tuesday, and how we really, really needed to get an offer in order to avoid this house avoid having this house go to foreclosure. Thursday came, had lots of people interested, lots of people looking at the house, lots of folks telling me they were going to put in an offer, yada, yada. Friday came, still no offer, had still several people interested that they said they were interested in the property. Well, I finally got a cash offer. Actually, I got two offers. One of them was cash, and they came in right around 4:30. Now, we had talked to the lender, I think it was on Thursday, and let them know what was going on, and they told us that we had to get the offer in by 5 o'clock on Friday. Otherwise, they were not going to approve it or do anything with the auction or anything like that. So we got it in at 4:30, and we had to hurry, had to go downstairs to get the estimate HUD done, and get it submitted to the lender by 5 o'clock. So all weekend we didn't hear anything. And I was really nervous for my seller because I just didn't know, even if they got the offer in time, even if they were going to accept it, would we have enough time to close? Because they were still on the schedule to go to auction on Tuesday. And so Monday morning came, and so we were anxious for the negotiator to call us and let us know if they had approved the offer, if they were going to pull it from the auction or whatnot. And so it was around noon. We still hadn't heard anything. Finally, we decided to call the lender's customer service line, and they gave us the information that, yes, the negotiator did get the offer at 5 o'clock on Friday, and that the negotiator had called the attorney to have the property pulled from auction, which I did not think she was going to do. I really thought that we had to get it closed on Monday and at the latest Tuesday morning in order for us to get this deal saved. So I was very excited to find out that they had pulled it from auction, which essentially meant that bought us a whole lot more time than I thought we were going to have. And I called my seller and I told her, and of course she was very excited. And I said, now they've pulled it from auction, but does not mean that they've approved the offer. So we've got to wait for the approval to come in to know for sure that we're going to close. And today, Tuesday, we got the information from the lender and that they were approving the offer. There were a couple things that we needed to change, but they were minor. And I talked to the buyer's agent, and they were good with it. And so we're going to close on Friday. And so I'm just very, very thankful and happy that this homeowner does not have to go through foreclosure, because the buyer that we had on the contract just decided to change their mind at the last minute, at the 11th hour practically. So we're very excited about that. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. We have been working with several different lenders this week, and I think our total count as of today was we saved 6 houses from foreclosure. The one that I just told you about, of course, was a much more impactful one because we were ready to close last week. But all in all, a good month, and I really do have to credit my assistant, Karen. She did a lot of phone calls this last 3 days, and I know our phones have been burning up. And anyway, well, I just wanted to let you guys know that, and if you have anybody that is in need of assistance of trying to avoid foreclosure, please don't hesitate to give me a call. You can visit me on my website at www.brandimahon.com or call the office at 512-439-6813. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.